Okay, your girl is on fire. As you guys know, I met my baby's father. I'm not gonna tell you where I met him, but anyways, I moved all the way up to Syracuse, New York to live with him and be with him, and I was there all of 3 months, and within those 3 months, I conceived my son. Yeah, so now I'm back home living with my parents, have no money, no car, no job, no nothing. I babysit my sister, you know, like that's what I do. And ever since I got on the Greyhound to come home, me and Frank have maintained this like really awkward cell phone or house phone relationship. You don't want to talk anymore, or you don't want to talk until you get yourself together. That's the way you made it sound. So it seems like I give you more problems by maintaining some type of contact with you or calling you, you know. Give up on what, Frank? What did I give up on? I didn't say let's not talk, Frank. Finish what you have to say. My patience is so short with you right now. Finish. Go. Say what you have to say, Frank. I know you're stressed out. Say what you have to say. Okay, go. Oh my God, you spend so much time saying, let me talk, instead of saying something. We lived together 3 months. I know nothing about you. Frank, all you do is stress. You are the one. You are the one, Frank, that said, okay, fine, let's just not talk until I get myself together. I thought you really meant that. If you don't mean stuff, don't keep saying it out your mouth. Really, cut it out. You said go get an abortion and go back to Florida if that'll make you happy. You didn't mean to say that, but you said it. You need to think about it before you say it. Because where does bond? You say it, that's it. Frank, that doesn't matter. No matter how stressed, I'm not going to be like, well, go sleep with somebody else. I'm not going to say that. Because you're going to be like, well, fine, let me go and sleep with somebody else. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I was totally yelling. My mom's going to be like, what were you yelling for? He thinks that when he gets stressed out, he does this thing where he just says whatever. Like whatever it is just comes out of his mouth. Doo-doo mouth. I don't know. Everything messed up just comes out. And then later on he's like, I didn't mean that, or I just said that because I was stressed out. Tell me what you're thinking. Don't say a bunch of mess, because then I don't know what's going on. I got a baby in me. All I gotta say is, if y'all don't hear about Frank, and like, I don't know, like by February, it's gonna be next year when I have the baby. If y'all don't hear about him, I'll let you girl.
I'd rather cry. So what do you do?
Homeboy, just like one day, I guess he decided that he was gonna, he got really upset, and we used to get in fights all the time. Like I would straight up choke him, you know. And he took his cell phone and he just threw it at me. And it was like a brick phone, like one of those Samsung things that you slide up and down. Not a Glide, like a Cricket, bricky, you know, roundy phone. And he just chucked it at me. And that day I packed up my stuff and I left. And I don't know if that was like dramatic, you know, like at the time I thought it was really dramatic, but I think it's necessary for me to have done that because he would probably still be doing the same things now, honestly. He said, you know, I'm just going to talk to you when I get myself together. I'll talk to you when I get down there in Florida or whatever. Because I guess he wants to come down here, but that's been an up or downer. Who knows, you know. He might go to Arkansas and be like, this is where I want to start my rap career, you know, or whatever. Like, the only thing good that we did was probably this boy that I'm going to push out of me that's hurting my back still. Oh my God. stressing. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't do anything. And I was like, why? And he was like, because I'm worried about you and the baby. And I said, well, me and the baby are fine. You know, he's like, yeah, you are fine, but what about me? I'm like, me is a stressor, the baby is a stressor. I'm removing that from your bag. So, like, voila. And let me tell you, none of you will ever see this side of Frank, even if you meet Frank. The only way you will see this side of Frank is if you date him. I only think he treats his partners like this. He treats his partners pretty bad.
There they go, back in stadiums, the shady spits his flow. Nuts they go.
Anyways, I'm gonna end off this video right now with my parents heard me yelling, so they left the house. And Frank, you are a jerk. So do what I do or
Be the same as before. Passion in the brains of these hoes and establishing a name as he goes. The passion in the